Good Saturday morning, everybody. I'm First Alert meteorologist Leah Murphy. We did have a pretty mild day yesterday with temperatures in the 50s, and we also saw some pretty mild overnight lows, only getting into the upper 30s to near 40s. So definitely lots of melting out there. As we take a look at the rest of the day today, we are going to see a blend of sun and clouds. As we push through the afternoon hours, we'll see mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will be getting into the middle and upper 40s across the area. As we head into the evening hours, we'll see some clouds moving in, and then pushing through the overnight hours. A brief little snow shower or flurry is definitely not out of the question, but a lot of the area will be remaining dry, and temperatures will be falling down into the 20s. Waking up tomorrow morning, it will be awfully chilly though, with temperatures only in the 20s, and tomorrow overall will be a pretty cold day with highs only getting into the middle 30s, and it will be awfully windy, but we will be seeing a mix of sun and clouds. First day of spring is on Monday. We have mostly sunny skies, breezy conditions with temperatures getting into the 40s, and then we are looking at seasonably mild conditions for Tuesday and Wednesday. Next chance for shower doesn't come until Thursday and into Friday of next week with temperatures in the 50s.
Good morning, I'm Paris Dunford. Here's your latest update from Western Mass News. It's St. Patrick's Day weekend, a multi-day celebration for many, but also known as a heavy drinking holiday for those who partake in the festivities. Local police and fire departments are reminding people to be responsible this holiday. They're encouraging people to have designated drivers, to keep an eye on friends, and celebrate in moderation. A hazmat incident at an industrial building on Performance Boulevard in Springfield Thursday night. This was a scene when our Western Mass News crews arrived. It was determined to be an ammonia leak inside the building, which has since been located and secured. No injuries have been reported. And over in Northampton, the city is now soft launching streamlined parking. The new service will go into full effect March 27th. City Council Vice President Karen Foster tells us this new system is designed to make finding a spot to park easier, which will help local businesses. Because of the new system, time limits on metered parking have been removed. Instead, people will pay for the time needing. Rates will also change based on time and day.